Well, thank you so much for that weather, Colton. It's been a little chilly out there, but as we know, February is Black History Month, but it's also National Heart Health Month, where we raise awareness on the different cardiovascular diseases that are affecting people all across the country. So to dive a bit deeper, I'm sitting here with Lisa D. Jackson, who is the president of the local Chi Epsilon Omega chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha, and Dr. Elaine Laws Barker. She's here with me as well, who's here to tell us a little bit more about cardiovascular disease. So ladies, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for
You're very
having
welcome.
us.
Thank you.
Well, Dr. Barker, I want to start with you first. Heart health has been a very big conversation, especially recently with Damar Hamlin and seeing him going into cardiac arrest on the football field. Can you tell me a little bit more about how heart health is becoming, more of a bigger topic that we need to be focusing on?
Yes, that incident was very saddened and very sudden, but what was most important about that event is that there were people there that knew what to do. Right. So the take home from that was educational, that we can all learn what to do in the event of a cardiovascular disease issue like a cardiac arrest, because 1 in 3 cardiac arrests happen, to just average people annually. And about 70% of them happen outside of the hospital.
Wow, that's right. Well, both of you are members of an organization that advocate for not just Black women, but for the Black community overall. So can you tell me a little bit about why this issue really hits home for us?
Absolutely. So Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated is an international service organization. So we provide service to all mankind, and this is an issue that has an impact for not only the African American community, but for the greater community. And so that's why we find it important to spotlight these days and make sure that we're getting the word out about a healthy heart and how to live a healthy lifestyle.
That's great, and that's wonderful. Now, Dr. Barker, can you tell me a little bit about the Live the Beat campaign? I know you do a little bit of work with that. Can you share with our audience some more information about that?
Yes, the Live the Beat campaign is put on by the CDC Live, and the American Heart Association actually has a campaign as well. And what they want us all to learn is that you can do hands-only CPR and save a life.
Okay.
With 70% of these cardiac arrests happening outside of the hospital, we have to know what to do.
Right.
We have to know that these hands that cook and clean and do all the things that they do can also save a life. So what does that mean? If you see someone collapse, dial 911. Mm-hmm. And then you begin to do chest compressions in the center of the chest for about 100 to 120 in a minute, to the beat of a song like Staying Alive or Beyonce's Crazy in Love until help arrives.
All right, that's great. Well, it's good to know that. I definitely need to get CPR certified. That's something I've been thinking about, especially a lot more seriously. But I do want to ask you, Ms. Jackson, what is Alpha Kappa Alpha doing locally, perhaps this evening or anything this weekend, where they could learn more about heart health?
Sure. So this evening we have a program where you can come out to the Sparrow Michigan Athletic Club from 6 to 8 p.m. It is free and open to the public. We're going to be moving and grooving to a healthier heart. And so we're going to have giveaways. You can bring children, bring a yoga mat or a towel, your bottle of water, and we're just going to have fun from 6 to 8. We're going to learn some things and have a CPR demonstration.
That's amazing. Well, thank you ladies so much for joining me.